Hey guys, I'm happy that you are here. My name is Bechoy and I am your plantito from Mindanao. Tara at samahan niyo ako sa aking plant journey. To those who are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification para maging updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. Also din guys, meron akong request na kung pwede sana i-follow nyo din yung ating other social media accounts. Aside from YouTube, meron tayong Facebook page and the page is Bechoy Vlog. And sa Instagram naman, meron tayong Instagram account and our ID is Bechoy_vlog. And let's talk about plants. So if ever meron kayong mga questions about anything about plants, plant cares, plants na gustong ipa-ID, or any other inquiries, you can send me a message sa ating Facebook and Instagram and itatry ko talagang ma-answer yung inyong mga questions. And for our episode today, this will be something different from what we usually do here sa ating vlog and a different side talaga in my plant journey. I will be sharing to you guys a list of some plants na pinagsisihan ko or which I regret buying. And I feel that in this episode, maraming makaka-relate sa inyo guys. Kasi I know that there is some point talaga in our plant journey wherein bigla na lang tayong nag-regret or nagsisi na binili natin yung ganitong plant after some months of taking care of it or immediately after we got the plant. Tama ba ako guys? Or am I correct? So later on in this episode also, I will be explaining and I will be giving the reasons as to why na nag-regret ako upon buying this plant. So iisa-isahin lang natin sila and i-share ko rin din sa inyo yung aking experience kung bakit nagkaganoon yung aking stand. Disclaimer lang natin guys, the reasons na I will be sharing with you later on, these are actually based on my actual experience and this may differ with your opinion. Some of the reasons include yung pricing of the plant, yung quality din ng plant when it arrived here versus on what I saw when I purchased the plant and some other reasons. So, enumerate ko lang later on. Samahan nyo na ako guys as I go through the list of these plants which I regret buying. And the very first plant on our plant list is our Philodendron, a swamiferum. So the main reason as to why I regret buying this one is that grabe, ang tagal ko nang nag-aalaga nito guys since October. I bought this one last October and actually it almost died during that time. I don't know, baka may problema siguro sa pag-package kasi when it arrived here, nag-leaf loss talaga siya and there came a point na naging one leaf na lang siya. Nakapag-produce naman siya ng mga panibagong leaves and then from one leaf, meron na siya ngayong 6 leaves. But the problem is, tignan nyo lang guys kung ano yung development na kanyang mga dahon. I don't see any good development talaga dahil ang liliit pa ng mga dahon. And I'm not sure lang also if there is a dwarf na variety ng swamiferum because what I've seen online and some other posts na malalaki talaga yung mga swamiferum. And actually I have 2 of these. Yung isa, worse pa yung kanyang situation as compared to this one. That's the reason as to why nag-regret ako when getting this plant. And the main reason why I really regret buying this plant is that I think that this plant is really a very slow grower. Just imagine, I got this one last October and today is already the month of May. Ilang months na ba yan? That's 7 months and ito pa lang yung kanyang na-produce. So in this case guys, I'm actually planning to get another swamiferum na medyo malaki na siguro. So for this swamiferum that I already have, I will still take care of this and hindi ko rin naman siya pababayaan. So that's it for our first plant. And the second plant in our plant list today guys is our Philodendron White Wizard. And just take a look at this one. You closer look natin guys and try to see if this is really a white wizard. Well actually this is really a white wizard guys and try to check this one. Meron siyang mga white markings dito. But then very minimal lang talaga. The specific reason is that I regret buying a white wizard na napaka-konti or very minimal tunan yung variegation. I could have decided to buy another white wizard na meron ng maraming variegations para at least ma-appreciate ko na ang kanyang beauty. The main reason din guys why I got this one before was that alam naman natin na kapag medyo mababa yung quality ng plant, such as this one, wala siya masyadong white variegations, then it's a cheaper plant as compared to the ones na merong maraming variegations. So I just thought to myself na, sige, I'll get this one and ako na mismo yung magpapalabas ng kanyang magandang variegations. But still, kahit na ilang months na ako nag-take care nito, sa ngayon ito pa lang yung pinaka white variegations na kanyang naibigay. I got this one at the price of 3,500 last November. So mga ano na rin siya, mga 7 months, almost 7 months na lang siya, na din siya under my care. And I really think na meron talagang problem yung ating white wizard kasi meron siyang mga ganitong mga patterns sa dahon. I don't know if this is, not sure lang if this is a virus. I would like to share lang din guys na yung ginawa ko with my white wizard, this is actually a top cut na, and meron akong mother plant nito. And I thought of like doing the same thing with my Jose Bono. So yung Jose Bono ko, I propagated it already and saw some great results. So I'm also hoping na yung ating white wizard, kahit na itong kanyang top cut, kahit na hindi na ito mag-variegate ng masyado, I'm putting my hopes doon sa ating mother na white wizard. And I'm crossing my fingers na hopefully magkaroon na siya ng mga magandang variegations. And now let's go to the third plant on our plant list today. And this is our Anthurium na black coron. And just have a look at this one guys. All of its 4 leaves. Actually I have 2 of these and I bought this at the price of 1,000 pesos each. So for the 2, nagbayad ako ng 2,000 pesos. And the reason why, kung bakit nag-regret ako by getting this one was that I actually saw this posted on a live selling. And when I saw it during the live selling, actually napakaganda niyang, hindi naman siguro napakaganda, pero okay siyang tignan during that time. But the sad thing lang was that it was nighttime, siguro baka yung lighting may mga factor na ganon. Hindi ko talaga na-notice na meron na palang mga damages yung mga dahon during the live selling. And hindi ko naman din natanong, hindi din naman na-disclose ng seller. And I was so shocked lang and surprised when it arrived here. Upon opening the box, yung ating pinaglagyan ng ating black coron, I was so shocked when I saw it kasi parang na-expectation versus reality ako guys. And siguro, I do not blame the seller lang din kasi at the price of 1,000 is actually cheap for a black coron. And siguro I just had very high expectations lang. So because of that, nag-regret ako getting this one. And for me na lang din, lesson learned na lang din, na dapat kapag bibili tayo sa mga live selling, we still need to scrutinize the plant. Dapat humingi pa rin tayo ng close-up picture para at least makita natin yung mga details ng mga plants. And also, I also hope na yung mga sellers din, ng mga live sellers online, that they would also disclose then if ever meron mga damage. I know some sellers, there are so many online live sellers na dinidisclose nila na may mga issue, may mga damages, may mga chismis, yung kanilang mga plants, and I really appreciate them doing that. And I also hope na yung ibang mga plant sellers din natin, dapat magkaroon din sila ng ganong kind of mindset. Although na nag-regret ako buying this one, at this point, medyo na-appreciate ko na rin siya kasi when I got this one, medyo malaki na rin yung kanyang root system. And in fact, kaka-propagate ko lang ito last siguro few days ago. And I hope na yung ating panibagong black coron, magkakaroon na siya ng mga napakagandang mga dahon. And our fourth plant for our plant list today guys is our Philodendron lynette. And sa ngayon, ito na lang yung natira na nag-iisang dahon. And I actually got this one at the price of 1,400 pesos. I think that was 2 or 3 months ago siguro, mga February siguro or January. And that time, it still had 10 leaves. 10 leaves guys. When I got this one, 10 yung kanyang dahon, and then ngayon, ito na lang nag-iisang natira. So, I would like to share lang sa inyo guys yung aking journey with my lynette. When it arrived here, nung meron pa siyang 10 leaves, meron akong na-notice na mga nag-start na siyang mag-stem rot. And in fact, yung kanyang mga petioles, there are some portions of it na medyo naging mushy na siya. And I've heard and I've read in some posts sa mga Facebook na yung lynette pala is a very sensitive philodendron na when they're being shipped and in transit for how many days, nagkakaroon talaga sila ng mga damages. So parang hindi talaga sila advisable na i-ship ng ilang days. So going back to the lynette that I have guys, after a few weeks under my care, I noticed na unti-unti nang nababali yung mga dahon niya. So one by one, siguro mga almost every 2 weeks nagli-leaf loss talaga siya. So there came a point guys na nakapag-decide ako na ikakat ko na lang yung aking lynette. Looking at it scenario kasi parang hindi ko na talaga masisave yung kanyang top cut. So pinutol ko na lang yung kanyang top cut. And ito na yung ating mother plant na siya ngayon. And the very good thing is that meron na siyang growth dito. I hope you can see it here. So yan na yung kanyang panibagong growth. So I'm just hoping that in the coming months, magiging okay at makarecover na yung ating lynette. So one good advice that I can share with you guys is that if ever mag-interest man kayo sa mga philodendron na lynette, just make sure lang na malapit lang sila sa inyo, yung yung supplier mo or yung seller mo, para you can just arrange a pick up or ipa-bus cargo niya lang na makukuha niya lang within the day. And also, if ever na makapag-decide kayo na kumuha ng mga other plants, it's also important that we do some research and ask for friends kung ano yung ma-advise nila, if sensitive ba yung ganong klase ng mga plants, and if makakaya ba ng mga long trips. At ito naman yung ating panglimang plant guys for our plant list today, and this is our philodendron na hastatum, or also known as the silver sword. And I think na-share ko na ito sa ating previous vlog as to why I regret buying this one. First reason is that I got this one in the month of December 2020, and it was still priced at 1,000 pesos. Meron pala siyang 4 na dahon. So juvenile pa lang siya, maliit pa siya, at the price of 1,000 pesos. And at this point, makakabili ka na ng silver sword or hastatum. Yung 1,000 pesos mo, I think malaki na yan. Yung mga juvenile na tig-3, tig-4 na dahon, yung pricing niya nasa mga 100 pesos to 200 pesos depending on your location. So it's one of the reasons why I regret getting this one, yung sa pricing. Second one is that I really find this plant a sobrang slow grower niya guys. I've already tried changing the potting mix to different kinds of mixtures, and I even tried using loam soil or yung lupa talaga na black soil as my medium, and still ganito pa rin yung kanyang kinalabasan. So this is already almost 6 months under my care, and meron pa lang siyang 2, 4, 6, 8 leaves, and meron pang 9 na lalabas. So I'm really sad with the outcome of this silver sword. I've also read in some comments sa ating YouTube na mga videos, previous YouTube videos, kung saan na-explain ko ito dati. Some of our viewers advised na lagyan ko daw ng pole, and I'm thinking na actually hindi ko pa yan nagawa, pero I'll give it a shot lang. At this point kasi medyo maliit pa talaga siya. Wala akong malalagyan dito ng pole. So if ever lalagyan ko siya ng pole, ililipat ko siya sa bigger pot para makatayo yung pole doon. So maybe I'll just give it a shot. I'll give you an update later on. And this is our next plant, and this is our Philodendron varsity aurea flavum, or yung golden na variety ng varsity. And the main reason lang kung bakit ako nag-regret getting this one is actually with the pricing. I've already shared this varsity on our previous video, and if you can still remember, I got this one at the price of 7,000 pesos. And just imagine guys, 2 weeks lang na interval, makakahanap ka na ng ganitong size, ganito din kadami ng mga dahon at the price of 4,000 pesos. So just imagine, almost half yung kanyang difference in the pricing when I purchased this one. Yun talaga yung main reason kung bakit ako nag-regret getting this one. But in terms of the beauty of the plant, wala. Until this very moment, manghang-mangha pa rin ako sa ganda nating varsity. So, parang ano na lang yun, pakonsuelo na lang yun sa akin. Just as I have explained before in our previous vlog, na dapat yung reason kung bakit tayo bibili ng mga plant, it's not because it's pricey or trending siya or whatsoever. Dapat yung main reason talaga is that we really love to have that plant to be part of our collection. So, yun. In that case, wala akong problema doon. I still find this plant very, very beautiful, and it's part of my favorite plants currently. And sa pricing lang, yun lang yung pinaka medyo masakit lang na part. I think the reason why biglang bumaba yung pricing ng ating varsity na golden version is that siguro hindi siya masyadong bumibenta sa plant market. So alam naman natin, law of demand and supply, kung wala masyadong bumibili, binababaan yung mga pricing. So, baka yun yung nangyari. And also guys, meron tayong green na version dito or yung regular lang na version, and that's what you're seeing dito sa likod. Now, let's proceed with our next plant, and this is another Philodendron, and this is a burleymarks na variegated. Yeah, take note guys, this is a variegated burleymarks, but you can't see any variegations anymore in this plant. Actually, I got this one. This is one of my earlier na mga plant collections last year. I think it was in the month of November, and I bought this one at the price of 1,500. 3 leaves pa lang siya that time, and then meron siyang isang dahon na may konting mga splashes of yellow variegation. Ito na siya ngayon guys. Actually, nakapag-cut na ako nito, and this is the mother plant. Ito yung pinaka-base na plant niya. And I'm just so saddened kasi at this point, wala talagang lumabas na may variegation. Puro green yung lumabas. Kahit dito sa kanyang mga new growth, wala akong nakikitang traces of yellow variegations. So I think yung burleymarks talaga is one of the more unstable na mga plant na variegated. So, itong ating burleymarks guys, na-propagate ko na ito. And actually, nakapagbenta na ako ng mga propagations nito. Hindi ko na nga maalala kung ilan na yung nabenta ko. Basta I sold them at the price of around 1,000 pesos lang ata. 2 leaves and 3 leaves, and meron na siya mga variegations, yellow variegations. With the hope na sana itong ating mother na burleymarks variegated, magpuproduce pa siya ng mga panibagong babies na may variegations. So itong ating burleymarks guys, actually na-sun stress ko na ito for so long, na ilang months na ko na itong na-sun stress. And I've already tried changing the potting mix of this one and added in some fertilizers or yung mga supplements for plant growth. Pero wala talaga. I'll just leave it as is na lang. Ganito na lang siya. And one good advice na may ibibigay ko sa inyo in buying plants, especially yung mga variegated, kung gusto nyo yung mga variegated plants, choose yung mga varieties na mga variegated plants na merong napaka-obvious at napakalaking mga variegations. So go for those plants na meron siyang mga at least mga half moon. At in that way, in that manner, makakasigurado talaga kayo na magpuproduce talaga siya ng mga dahon na may variegations. Don't settle for less na yung mga konting traces lang. The same thing happened with my white wizard na wala talagang white variegations that time. But I still know na white wizard talaga yung ating plant kasi alam naman natin sa shape na kanyang dahon tsaka sa kanyang stem and then the petioles. Yan lang maibibigay ko na advice. Go for that plant na may napaka-obvious, may napakalaking mga variegations. Going back to our variegated na burleymarks, at this point, nakapag-decide na ako na parang kukuha na lang ako ng panibagong burleymarks, and I'll try to find that burleymarks na may maraming variegations. Ito naman guys, yung ating pang-8 na plant, and again, favorite ko talaga yung mga philodendrons for this day. This is another philodendron, and this is our milanochryson. I think I've already shared this in one of our videos previously. I actually have 2 of these na natira. And just to share with you again guys, I bought this milanochryson in the month of February. 2 plants. Bumili ako ng 2 milanochryson na tig-3, tig-4 na dahon. And the sad thing lang was that when it arrived here, napakadaming damages yung nangyayari sa milanochryson ko. may mga damages sa dahon, may damages sa kanyang mga petioles. And I had no other choice that time but to cut them na lang kasi may mga bruises na talaga in between the nodes of the plant. So in that way, wala na akong ibang magagawa kundi i-cut ko na lang sila and then plant them individually. So with the 2 milanochryson that I have, guys, kinat ko na siya. So meron akong 4 na na-produce na mga propagations, including the 2 mother plants. And sa 4 na yon, ito yung nag-iisang wala talagang development at walang growth. Actually, this is a top cut. Pinagsisisihan ko with this milanochryson, it's not because hindi ako nagandahan sa plant. Actually, favorite ko talaga yung milanochryson. Yung regret ko lang was that getting the plant from a distant place na malayo. And then I had high expectations kasi from the plant seller na na-mention kasi nila na they're good at packing naman, okay naman sila, they've had experiences in selling plants from different provinces, from the Visayas or from Mindanao. And yun lang, I had high expectations na they will pack the plant very well. Sad to say lang, when it arrived here, nakalagay siya sa parang yung laundry basket. And although naka-cover siya, the bad thing lang was that unstable yung pagka-arrange ng mga plants dun sa basket. So what happened was that siguro while it was on transit, natapon yung mga plants dun sa loob kasi I saw some soil mix na nasa loob ng basket. So doon pa lang na-conclude ko na hindi talaga stable yung pagka-arrange ng plant doon. So another lesson learned for this milanochryson that I have, in case, also this will be my advice to you na then guys, if ever bibili kayo ng mga plants, we need to communicate and then we need to make sure na yung seller natin, dapat meron sila experience in selling plants to different areas. They have experience in packing our plants in very good condition para naman when the plant arrives sa ating mga buyers to us, they will arrive kahit na hindi siya 100% perfect condition kasi alam naman natin meron talaga mga factors along the way na makakakos ng problema. But as long as ma-secure yung plant before it was sent na stable talaga yung pagka-arrange nila doon sa lalagyan, then we can also expect na magiging okay or at least mga 90-95% very healthy and very okay pa rin yung plant when it arrived to us. So this is our 9th plant. Ito na yung second to the last natin, guys. And this is a Humalumena na rubescens, and this was actually sold to me as a variegated na rubescens na Humalumena. But sad to say, even up to this point, ni isang dahon wala talagang lumabas na variegation. So, di ko naman din masasabi na na-scam ako kasi yung nagbenta nito is kilala ko talaga. I know her personally, and this is not the first time that I bought a variegated Humalumena sa kanya. In fact, I bought 2 of these at the same time, and yung isa actually nag-variegate siya pero very minimal pa din. Bought this one at the month of January this year. So mga 5 months na ito sa akin under my care, and it was priced at 1,000 pesos kasi juvenile pa siya, guys. I think 2 or 1, siguro 2 leaves siya that time, pero maliit pa siya. Isa siguro ito sa original leaf niya. I'm not sure lang which one. I think nag-leaf loss na ito dati. And ito yung atang original na dahon niya before when I got this one. So yun, ito na siya. Parang regular lang na Humalumena rubescens. So yun yung pinaka-regret ko na dito, guys. Buying this plant as a Humalumena variegated, pero up to this point, hindi pa talaga siya nag-variegate. Ang pinaka-plano ko na lang dito is that ipopropagate ko na lang ito, i-uproot ko siya, and then siguro ikakat ko na lang yung kanyang mga bulbs and try to see and hope na baka yung kanyang mga propagations magkakaroon na ng mga variegations. And the very last plant for our plant list today, guys, is this Schizomatoglottis na Alba variegata. I bought this one, I think last January or February at the price of 750 pesos. In fact, I bought 2 of these. And ito na siya ngayon. Yung na-observe ko kasi with this Schizomatoglottis is that very unstable talaga yung kanyang variegations. At kung magkaroon man ng variegations yung kanyang mga panibagong dahon, slowly nag-fade out yung kanyang mga variegations just like this one. Nung bagong labas pa lang itong ating dahon na ito, very obvious yung kanyang mga variegations that time. Pero as weeks and months pass by, slowly na-observe ko na medyo nawawala yung kanyang mga variegations. So yun yung siguro yun yung pinaka-regret ko with buying this one, is that I had high hopes kasi na magiging maganda yung quality ng kanyang mga variegations. But in the end, ganito lang yung kanyang itsura. Parang wala nga siyang variegations. And same thing also happened with the second plant. Very unstable talaga yung kanyang mga variegations. So sa ating mga viewers and subscribers dyan, baka pwede nyo rin ma-share sa atin yung inyong experience with your Schizomatoglottis albo. Kung ano ba yung kanyang situation, is it the same with mine ba na slowly na-fade out yung kanyang variegations, or stable ba yung kanyang mga variegations? Kasi baka meron na talagang problem with how I take care of this one, and you might be able to help me and share with me kung paano natin mapaganda ulit yung ating Schizomatoglottis albo. So that's it guys, that would be my list of 10 plants which I regret buying. But that doesn't actually mean na kahit na nag-regret ako buying them, I still care for them, same with my other plants. And baka kayo din guys, meron kayong may share sa atin ng mga plants na in some way nag-regret din kayo buying, and what are the reasons why, kung bakit nag-regret din kayo. And before we end our video, let us do our shout-outs. Shout-out kay Maria Charmaine Milanes. Hi din kay Merch J. Doliaga. Shoutout also to Julius Antivo. Hi din to Janely Relojero. Shoutout also to Victor Sai Panerio. Hello kay William Gando. Shoutout also kay Aman Alvin Oronan. Shoutout din kay Christina Simbulan. Hi to Emma Byron. Hello din kay Victor Magdaraog. Shoutout also to Clara Umeres. Shoutout din kay Jake Tamayaw. And shoutout to Esther Dizon. Again guys, please follow me on our other social media accounts. Aside from YouTube, meron tayong Facebook page. And the page is Bechoy Vlog. On Instagram naman, ang ating ID is Bechoy_vlog. And let's talk about plants. Also guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and pakiclick na rin po ng bell notification para maging updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. Once again, this is Bechoy, your plantito from Mindanao. Happy planting!